What's up, Libra? It's your girl, Savy from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your April 2022 love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you're looking for personal readings, if you're looking to see what cards I use in this video, if you would like to join my Spiritual Safe Place group on Facebook or join my Patreon or channel member, get a channel membership. All the information is going to be linked in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's get into your reading, Libra. Spirit, what is the overall energy of this reading for Libra? Speak to me and through me. All right. So we have the Ten of Wands energy. This is having a lot of responsibility, a lot of burdens weighing down on you. But with it being a 10, you are nearing the end of this, of the burdens that you carry. We do have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. So needing to stand in your power, enforce some boundaries, and protect what's yours, okay? I'm hearing protect your space or protect your... Some of y'all need space. Some of y'all need... Something feels intrusive on your space or your energy, or like something seems intrusive. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm pulling the Lover's Oracle for you. All right. And it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. What did I just say? Something feels intrusive. Seven of Wands, needing to enforce some boundaries. Okay. Island Time Wellness Oracles. What else we got for Libra? Look. So, self-indulgence is coming up with the engagement ring in the reverse. Some of you all, I don't often read these in the reverse, but I guess I am. Some of you all are engaged, or you are in a partnership that you are not necessarily ready for. Not saying that you weren't ready for it, but you feel like you were pressured into it or bombarded, rushed into it. So I feel like the reason the engagement ring is coming in the reverse, it's kind of like, almost like you want to give it back, or you're not sure that you want to be doing this. This is engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Okay, then we also have the passion card. Insane chemistry, you like each other equally and you have fun. And I feel like because you all had such a great time together, it was hard for you to say no when they pressured you or urged you into a commitment sooner than you wanted to. Then we had the Self-Indulgence card come in the reverse as well. And it says focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And I feel like the reason why I was feeling that energy of like needing your space, or like people are bombarding your space, is because you never had an opportunity to heal. It feels like you think that you're sacrificing yourself or sacrificing parts of you to be in this connection. It feels like you were not ready to get into the connection in the first place, is what it feels like. You got to prioritize yourself, Libra. You can't just do it. I knew you was going to show up. Hangman energy. As I split the deck, feeling like a martyr. Again, feeling like you sacrificed. Feeling like you sacrificed something to be here, to be dealing with this person. How does this person feel about you in the connection? How does this person feel about Libra? connection. Okay, and how does Libra feel about the connection? First card out is the Hermit. Like, you just want to be alone. King of Swords. Three of Wands. Five of Cups. It feels conflicted on your behalf. Libra, what's the mutual energy? Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is maybe someone that you have already been with before. And they hurt you. But now you all are reuniting. But it feels like this situation was improperly healed or not healed at all. It feels like this person came back around and tried to rush you into a relationship when they hurt you in the first place. Like get over it. That's the past. This person is really nervous though, very anxious, losing sleep. They're really like going the extra mile right now, putting in the work. That may be where the engagement ring came in. They came back around with an engagement ring after hurting you. And that kind of forced you. That's where you were forced. That's where you were forced into the relationship. And you weren't ready to. But then it was like, but they got an engagement ring. So like, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted to get engaged. But does it have to be to this person is the question. Clarify the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Chariot, energy, the fastest card. This person is determined and rushing you. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is another one of the fastest cards. It's a passion-driven knight, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, they're trying to get this new beginning started quickly. It's like they're trying to lock you down. They're trying to tie you down quickly. Ace of Swords, victory, breakthrough. Give me more on the Ace of Swords. Four of Swords. This person, I feel like when they came back around, they really had it very well thought out what they were going to say to you to make you take them back. I feel like this person is very cunning. Very cunning. Maybe very charming as well. And it feels like you were swindled into a relationship. Like you did not want a relationship. That's not what you were focused on. You're showing up as the Hermit energy with the King of Swords. So you're wanting to do some soul searching. You're wanting to go within. You need some time to yourself, away from the situation, to really make some assessments. Is this right? Is this just? Is this what is meant for my life? King of Swords energy. It feels like you're having a hard talk or speaking some hard truths to yourself. That's why you want to go in hermit mode, because you need to be real with yourself and you know it. Clarify. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I don't like how, okay, what I'm feeling right now is like, they're coming to you with this offer that is not even a solid offer. That's why they're coming to you as a Page of Cups. And then they're wrapping it in finesse, smoothing it over with finesse. Maybe showering you with gifts or telling you whatever it is that you want to hear. And so you're wanting to go into hermit mode so that you could get some truth from yourself. You see what they're doing. You see what they're offering. But what is your truth? Three of Wands with the Five of Cups. This feels like the past. You've waited before for expansion. You've waited before for that engagement ring, only for it to end in regret. Some type of pain, Three of Swords energy, only for them to hurt you. Clarify. Five of Pentacles, only for them to leave you out in the cold, bro. You've done, I'm hearing heard it all before. Day to day, with you, it's always something else. Page of Swords, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If you engage in this with this person, or if you persist, if this continues, you're going to be watching them all the time. You're already not happy, but of course that's going to intensify. You know what it is with this person, but you felt rushed, you felt pressured into saying yes because they brought some type of offer that apparently you couldn't say no to, that you couldn't refuse. Let's get some monology messages. Top of the deck though, or the rebel messages though. I'm finna tell you. Sheesh. This feels like a karmic test. This feels like a test from the universe. As of right now, your grade is declining. As of right now, you're failing, my love. But we have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. This situation does not make you feel good. This situation makes you feel overwhelmed, overburdened, that you need to enforce some boundaries, or that your boundaries are being violated. Once you release the negativity, though, there is a win-win outcome forecast for you. Okay, that is the full moon in Libra, full moon in your own energy. And once that happens, you're going to see powerful change. It feels like this is a huge test for you. This is a huge test for you. Will you settle for less than what you want? Will you settle for what makes you uncomfortable? Will you settle for good enough? Will you settle for what burdens you? Or will you release it so that the universe can give you what you truly want? Right now, the universe thinks that this is what you're into. This is what you like. The top of the Rebel deck says make better fucking choices. Rebel, rebel. Talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell Libra what they need to hear. The first card says fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Who do you need to apologize to, Libra? Yourself, for putting yourself in the situation you find yourself in. Your inner child, because I know that he or she does not feel safe in this situation where they're not being nurtured and their boundaries are being violated. Okay? Maybe the apology needs to be to the person that you're with. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I can't go any further. Okay? Stop obsessing about it. You're not the fucking center of the universe is what that card says. And while that may be true, I feel like the message here is that you already know that this is not it. You already know that this is not what you want. And it feels like you're overthinking it when you need to be just cutting it off. All right? And stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. What is your higher self? What is your intuition? What is your spirit team, your spirit guides? What is your heart saying about the situation? What are your friends saying about the situation? Not the fake ass friends, the ones who really been there for you, the ones who've seen you through your ups and downs, the ones who've seen this heartbreak that this person did. What do they have to say? It's time to stop talking. Start listening to all of them things then. All right, so let's get some advice and a postcard from Spirit. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice do you have for the Libra collective in love? I mean, y'all said it, not me. First card that shut out, the Death card, with the Father of Swords once again, and the Nine of Wands. You gotta end it, bro. Spirit says that you need to end this. King of Swords energy, you need to cut it. Really blunt, really fast, rip the Band-Aid off. But you know in your heart of hearts that this is not right and this is not right for you. You know that they have encroached upon your time and your opportunities to love yourself and heal yourself. They didn't give you that time. They didn't want you to have that time because they wanted you to take them back. It is time for you to show how resilient you actually are with this Nine of Wands energy and push through this obstacle. Move forward to that 10 of Wands. From this 9 of Wands to that 10 of Wands. Once you reach that 10 of Wands, you can put the burdens down. You can let go. You can exhale. You can breathe. All right? So let's get a postcard from Spirit. Spirit, what you got to say to Libra? Let's hear it. What do you have to say to Libra? That's too many. You got a lot to say to Libra. Some of y'all need to meditate. Some of y'all need to talk to y'all spirit team. Some of y'all need to go see y'all altars. But because I feel like your spirit team been talking, but you haven't been hearing because you've been distracted by all of this that's happening. We still got 2 cards. Like, they got lots to say to you. Lots to say. So the first card says, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate a new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering into a new kind of relationship, to any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is that it's time to dive into and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing as we are so excited to see where this, and we're so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. I feel like this card comes once you actually separate yourself from this. That win-win outcome, that powerful change, that's what this card is telling you about. That once you do that, there's going to be this new beginning that is so beautiful and is everything that you've ever wanted, or at least it makes you feel good to have, to be in that place. All right, but that comes after you cut this off. If you cut that off, that is your reward for passing the test that you are currently failing. Okay. The next one says, Dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, to see the world from a different perspective, and to find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it and you need to make an informed choice. Come on, King of Swords. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and your heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? All right. So, time to make some choices. Time to make some choices. But yeah, Libra, that's what I have for you. If this resonates for you and you would like to share, please let me know in the comments below. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until the very next time that I read for you all, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything right. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.